This is Gemara Sanhedrin Daf Tzadi Ches, and all learning should be an incredible zchos rafua shlema for Tinok ben Miriam Ahuva. B'soich sha'ar Chali Yisrael. I apologize for the lack of video on today's share, technical difficulties. Siyata d'shmaya, everything should be up and running in the next year. So we're 3 lines down on Sadik Zayin Amid Beis in the wide lines. And just one more detail. If the shir is ever not up, many people watch Tar anytime, others on YouTube, if you could check the other location. I apologize that yesterday's shir, unfortunately, did not make it up on Tar anytime timely, but it was on YouTube. So those are the 2 locations that it can always be found on, as well as ccdaf.org, which is getting the shir from the YouTube feed. So says the Gemara in the middle of discussing Mashiach. Amarav kalu kol hakitzin. All kitzin, all ends that pass, davar tavali elo. B'tshuva meisim tovim. Many pshatim exactly what Rav means. But one thing is for sure, Rav is telling us that when all the dust settles, whether the date for Mashiach has come, hasn't come, should come, shouldn't come, lemaisa, repentance, meisim tovim, that will bring the Mashiach. Shmuel Amar Dayoi la'avel sheyamoid ba'avloi. Says Shmuel, it's enough for the mourner to endure the mourning. The mourner over here, explains Rashi, is the Kadosh Baruch Hu, who's unable to bring Mashiach for all these years. Says Shmuel that just like it eventually comes to end, so too the Galus will eventually come to end. Kitanoi, says the Gemara, this machlekes Rav and Shmuel, whether it's Tali B'tshuva or whether Dayu La'avel, that what eventually you're going to get up from your Avelos, that Lamaisa, it's going to come irregardless. Says the Gemara, it's machlekes Tanoim. Rav Lezer, Amar Yisrael Yisrael Shuvah, Nigalin, Vim Lavei Nigalin. Amar Levi Yeshua, Meino Yisrael Shuvah Nigalin. Ela Kadosh Baruch Hu, Mamad Melech, Shegizei Reisav Kashas Kahaman. What? The Kadosh Baruch Hu, excuse me, Ella, if they don't do tshuva, Hashem's going to bring a king that's like Haman, V'yisalos in tshuva, Machzir Lemutav. And that will call Klal Yisrael to do tshuva. Tani Idach, another Braisa. Rebbe Eliezer, I mean, Yisalos in tshuva, Nigalin, Shenemar, Shuva, Banim, Shaimavim. Erpa, Mishay, Vaisechem. Amr later Yeshua Valikvar Nemar, the pasuk says, Chinam nimkartem v'lo b'chasev tigoilu. The pasuk says, for nothing were you sold, and without money you will be redeemed. Chinam nimkartem b'v'tzchavim v'lo b'chasev tigoilu v'lo b'tshuva meisim toivim. Without tshuva meisim toivim. Amr later Yeshua Valikvar Nemar. What about the pasuk Shuva Eleva Shuva Elechem? That when you turn to me, I'll return to you. Amr Yeshua, 3 lines to the bottom. Look for Nemar. Kenochi balti b'chem ubakachti eschem echad meir. One from the city. And I'll bring you to Yerushalayim. Amr lo Yirelez. Look for Nemar. So we see the psukim bouncing back tivasheon, bouncing back whether tshuva is a prerequisite or not. Amr Yeshua Rav Eliezer like for Nemar Karmar Shem Gal Yisrael Kedushay Lib Libzei Nefesh Limisaiv Goy Leved Mashlim, that Hashem, who is the Redeemer, it says Hashem that the one that's going to redeem Klal Yisrael is despised by man, the nations will like him. He's a slave to the rulers. As we turn over to Sadichesam and Alim Malachim Yeru V'Kamu Sar Mishtachvu, kings will see, princes will rise, and they'll bow down. Amar Loi, and again, Rashi constantly bounces off the different shatim over here. Kilamayid Ma'ade, Amar Loi, Relazv Kvarnamar, Im Tashuv Yisrael, Namashamayla Tashuv, Amar Loi Shuv, Alikvarnamar, Veshvaz Ishlav Shavadim Hashamim Alamimi Ayar, Vayarim Yimina Yusmaili Al Shamayim Yeshuva. Veishava b'chay olam kilamoyin moyadim v'chatzi kichleis naf eitzianim kadish techlenik olela v'goymer. What do you do with the pasukim? Says of Yeshua, I heard that the man is dressed in linen. He's above the water. He lifted his right hand, his left hand to Shamayim, and he made a shvuah by the life of the world that in time and half that when there's no more power, the holy people will cease. Vishasak Rabbi Eliezer. And over here, the top Rashi, as Rashi quoted before, I apologize, points out that Alma Yesh Kates Lede Varf. Continues the Gemara Ravaba. Ein Lecha Kates Migoila Kazeh. Says Ravaba. There's no Kates Migula Mizeh. There's no clear indication of the end than this. Shenemar says the Paz of Atemar Yisrael and Avchem Tenu Pericham Tisu Lame Aretz V'Gaimer Rav Eliezer Aimer Av Mizen Shenemar Ki Lifnei Hayam Elohim Sachar Adam Lo Niyeh Schar V'Im Einanu Ein Shalom Ein Atzar. Says Gemara, what does this pasuk mean? What does it mean? La Yotzev Laba Ein Shalom Ein Atzar. Leaves and those who come, there'll be no peace. Ein Shalom. Rav Amar, after Milcham Shekasav B'Hem Shalom, the Milcham that says Shalom T'chsev, Shalom Rav Leveisar Secha, Ein Shalom Im Neisar. Shmuel Amar Ad, Shekol Hasharim Kula and Shkulim. Says Shmuel, to all the prices will be equal. It's only time Mashiach will come, which refers to that there will be so much food, everything will be so cheap. That's going to be the prerequisite to Mashiach. Says the Gemara, Rav Chanina, more signs that Mashiach is going to come. Ein ben David bashit bakish daglecha till fish will be sought out for a sick person. Yima v'lo yimatzei shenemar zeh shkiya mimayimei emunar sam keshem oilech uksev b'ayayim ha'u etzmach keren lebeis Yisrael. So Amar Rav Chama Bar Chanina in ben David ba'ad shetichla malchus hazle mi Yisrael. Ben David will not come until the malchus halazeh, the petty government, seizes Shenemar v'choreis hazolim b'mizmai rois ksiv asrei b'yisahi yuval shayla Hashem savakus imam shechumayrid Amar Ziri Amar Rav Chanina in ben David ba sheich legasi aruach v'Yisrael. There's no arrogance. Shenemar kios asim mikirbecha alizik avosecha ksiv esharti b'kirbecha mani v'dal v'chasu b'shem Hashem. Amar Rav Silaim b'Shem Elazar Rav Shimon. Continues the Gemara, 2 lines in the wide lines that says Rav Simlai. Ein ben David b'Ashir lekol ha'shayftim v'shaytim Yisrael. To all the judges and officers, sees Shenemar v'shiva yodai elecha. That's right. Kvar sigayayich v'goymer v'shuv v'shavtayich. Your judges will be restored. Amru la'in Yerushalayim niftis ela. Bitzdaka, Bitzdaka, the incredible kayach of Tzedakah. Amar Abba continues the Gemara in the first one line. Ibali Hari Bali Amgushi Bali Dayani Bali Giz Zirpati Batlini Hiri Bati Amgushi. So now the Gemara goes one by one. Bali Hiri. If the one who is arrogant is Batal, Bali Amgushi. Says the pasuk, Hashem, Ezer Hashem Mishacha Panay Vech, Amar V'Yechon Risa Dar, Shemismayit V'Hoylech, Chik alive. You see a dar that's dwindling, that's slowly disappearing. Then Chika Chake Loi. Says the Gemara, why? Why should you expect Chake? You should wait for Mashiach Shenemar, based on Yisashia, V'Goymer, the incredible Kayach. Sani Teshia. Amar Rav Yechanan teaches Rav Yechanan Risi Darsh the Tzaras Rabbi's boys love Kanar. There's many tzaras like a river. Chaka loy way from Mashiach Shenemar. Cover Kanar Tzar Baruch Hashem Nisesses by V'Samach Lei. And what's near the pasuk of Tzarais? Uval Etzion Goyel. Vam Rav Yechanan ben David Ba. Ben David is not coming. Yalavidar Shekalu Zakai Okalu Chay Avidar. Bidar shekalu zakai d'chsev amei kulan tzadikim. If everyone is a tzaddik, Yoilam Yershu Aretz. Bidar shekalu chayov d'chsev yarkin ish ve'ishtaimim ki in mafkia d'chsev manayas. Amar Sanhedrin Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi Rami Yasta Sira. D'chsev says the Torah also d'chsev achishena. Says V'ita, and it says Achshi Shena on the predestined time. Then it says Achishena al Hasenid, Chishena lo Zachu Bita, Amar Alexandra, Amar Alexandra. No, I read it wrong. Zachu Achishena, Loi Zachu, then Bita Kamen is right there. Amar Alexandra Shuman Levi Rami Ksip, Varu Emanini Shemaya, Kvar Neshata, says the Basik, and behold, with the Ananim in heavens, one like a man came. It sounds like the Mashiach's going to come right away. Atoksev ani v'roichev al chamar zachu. Iman ani shemayu lo zachu ani roichev al chamar. Ani. One more time. Ani roichev al chamar zachu iman ani shemayu lo zachu anani roichev ala chamar. Amar le Shavar Malka l'Shmuel. So Shavar Malka says to Shmuel, Amrita Mashiach al chamrasi. You say Mashiach's going to come on a donkey? Al chamrasi ashter le susaya barakayo dislay. I'll send my finest horse. Amar le Shmuel says, Mizlacha bar chiyuvri gavni. Says Shmuel, do you have a horse of 100 colors? Do you have this unique animal that can bring down the Mashiach? Shmuel ben Levi ashter yo David come here pescha demaharta. Shmuel ben Levi sees Eliyahu Hanavi standing at the entrance of the cave of Rash Vidar Shimon Yochai. Amar le asina la'alma. Shmuel ben Levi says, "Will I go to the Mahabo? Dasi Amar le im tirta doinazelmer im tirta ha'adain." Has if the Adin wants, Amar Shimon Levi Shneimer Isi, so two people. Kol Shemati. If I heard voice sounds of three people, is someone else here? Amar Levi Shimon Levi sounds like Masi Yasi Mashiach. Amar Levi Zil Shedel Didi. Go ask Mashiach. Veicha Yosef. Apischa Dekarta. Where is Mashiach sitting? At the entrance to the gate. Apischa Detarka. I keep losing the place. I apologize. Says the Gemara, "My simanim." What are the simanim? Yosef ben Yanai Soiv leChaloim. He's sitting amongst the paupers that have diseases. V'kulun shariv asiru kechad zimna. All of them untie and tie their bandages at the same time of day. But this person that is going to be Mashiach, Shadar Chad v'Aser Chad, he unties and ties one by one. Amar. How do I know if I think of all the wounds and have to rebind them up? Maybe I'm going to be needed to Akif, and I don't want to delay. Asli Gabei Shimon Levi said to Mashiach, Amar le Shalom Alecha Rabbi Umayri, Amar le Shalom Alecha Bar Levi, Amar le Mazasimar, the famous last penetrating words. When the Ma'isa is Mashiach coming, Amar le Gabei, Asli Gabei Eliyahu, Kingdom of Eliyahu, Amar le Mai, Amar le Cham le Shalom Alecha Bar Levi, Amar le V'tach L'chol Avei. La'amadasi. So they responded, we have a haftacha that you and your father come to the Mahava. Amar Levi Shimon Levi says, Shakuri Koshakarbi. He lied to me. Hachi Amar Lacha Hayayim V'layasa. Amar Le Yachi Amar Le Hayayim Im Bakoili Tishma. Only Hayayim. Continues the Gemara. Shalach Le. No. Where are we? Shalach le, can't find the place. Well, because the word doesn't say shalach le. The word says shalu. Talmidei Tavis bin Kisna. He must have been David Ba. Miriam is sorry. I need some action. He's not afraid he can ask me for a sign. Amr le, ain't action ice. Amr lehem l'chsheyipol hashar hazev yibana. When this gate falls and is rebuilt, v'yipol v'yibana falls the second time it's rebuilt. V'yipol. Then they'll never be able to fix it until Mashiach comes. No, give us a sign. Let us work on something. And I not tell you that you would not ask me for a sign. The waters of the cave turned to blood. And miraculously, they turned to dam. The time of his death, refused being kissed. Amar le hamikul arayni. Put my body amok deep into the ground as we turn over to Sadi Chesam Aleph. Why? Shein kol dekel v'dekel shavavel shein sus shel parsayim nigshar boy. Why? Because on every dekel in Bavel, which the horses could be tied to, there'll be no misim left in Eretz Yisrael, and those in Shein sus madai will not have that which to eat. Says the Gemara, let's go to the next stage. We keep on discussing how Mashiach going to come, but we know there's different stages, and one of the stages is Chevlei Mashiach. Amar 4 lines down, Amen. David Bashet Dispashet Amalchos Al Yisrael Tishav Chadashim. Mashiach will not come until the kingdom is extended for 9 months. Shene'amar l'chenetamad is Yolda v'yeser. Lechenet etna ad is Yolada v'yeser echa v'shuvan al b'nei Yisrael. They're going to be returning to Eretz Yisrael. Says the Gemara, Amar Ula, TJ Zula, Yativ Lachminei. Mashiach should come, but I'm not going to see V'chenem Rav Yativ Lachminei. V'yosef Amar Yaiti. V'yazki D'yaseh Betula D'kvavis D'chamra. It's no good to daven. Says Rav Yosef that you shouldn't see the Mashiach. No, should daven that at least be Zeichan D'kafusi D'chamara. Sit in the shout. Oh, to also get involved. Etc. Amalei Abaye the Rabba. My time my time. Ilay Mishal Chavlo Shal Mashiach. Vatanya Shalu Talmid V'Zervelezer Maya Sadam Yinazav Chav Shal Mashiach. What did he respond? Yes, like B'Tayr Gmilas Chasadim. Amar Hatar Gmilas Chasadim. You're doing all that. Amalei Shema Yigram Achet Rav Yaakov Idi Rav Yaakov Idi. Amar. Idi Rami, Ksev, Inochi, Machush, Vatichuch, Shetelech. Oh, Ksev, and we have another passage that says, Yirav Yaakov, Moi, V'Yisreloi. Shehi Ayam Misyare, Shem, Ayigron Achet. Ketanya. Ad Yavar Emcha, Shem Zubi Rishon. Ad Yavar Emzugin Isa Zubi Ashniya. Amar Me'ata. Ruyin Yisrael, Aslo Zubi Ashniya, Gibir Rishon, El Shegarem Achet. Rather Shegarem Chet. V'chein Amar Rav Yechanan Yisi V'loi Achminei. Amli Rish Lakish my time. Ilim Rish Chsev Kashiyanus Ish Mim De'ari Ubagu Adai V'ba Ba'is Samchiyad Oy Ela Kir V'nashchu V'nachash Ba V'erech Tugmas V'elam Hazev Zman Sha'adam Yitzel Sadeh Pagavoy Santer Taimik Visha Gabagavoy Aris. If you killed a lion Nichlas Lier Pagva Gabai Daimeh Kimisha Bagu Toiv Nichnas Lebeisai. Says the Gemara, no, should not just make things up. It's similar to no Toiv Nichnas Lebeisai. Umatzav Anav Benaisav Umuta Berav. Toime Kimisha Nashcha Nachash Elamisha Nechsev Shalunam Yeled Zachar. Ma'adu Arisi Kol Gever Yadav Al Chalat Savi Kioldav and Evchul Kapanam the Irakun. Myri, so what are you seeing? Kol Gavar Amar Rav Bar Yisrael Amar Rav Kol Misha Kol Kavura Shalai Uman Evchol Kapanim Lirakon Amar Rav Yechra Pamalya Shel Maila no one less Pamalya Shel Mata Bishash and Emar Kedbaruch Alalu Mase Yedei Elohim Umase Yedei Mase Yadahech Ebed Elum and they Elu Amar Papa I know Damri and she Rod v'nafal tura v'azal v'shadlei susosa ba'ara. Keep on running the horse. Amar Gidol Marav. Sidin Yisrael dachli shnei Mashiach. Amar Yosef shita v'laman achalu chilik ubilik. That which you made. Achalu lehu. Lafuke midrav Hillel. Damar ein Mashiach Yisrael shekavar achlua v'mei chizkiyah. And therefore there is none. We'll pick it up from here. B'siyata Tishmaya.